Okay, so I was just sitting, like, watching TV, and I was like, you can learn a lot of things from movies. Like, how the detective never solves the crime until after he's been laid off or reassigned to a different job. And then other things, like if you decide to start dancing in the middle of the street or a store or anything, everybody around you knows the dance moves. Even when you're like, you're not gonna know the dance moves. They know the dance moves. Don't judge. Don't like think they're not gonna know because they know. They so do. You can always find a chainsaw when you need one. Like in those horror movies, there's just like ones like everywhere. You can just go find them. Um, that you're never supposed to open the door. You learn that. I mean, it happens all the time. You tell her don't open the door. You've learned not to open the door. She always opens the door, and yeah. And you learn elevators. They always have elevator music. They always do. You get in one and they don't. It's so disappointing. You're like, where's your elevator music? I'm gonna sue you. Um, okay. So a lock, it can be picked with anything. Bobby pin, credit card, safety pin, anything. Unless there's a child trapped on the other side of the door. Then it's totally inconvenient for it to be picked. Um, the vents are a perfect place to hide. Nobody will find you there. And you can go anywhere you want in the entire building. So, yeah, perfect place to hide. An electric fence will kill a dinosaur, but will not leave any lasting damage to an 8-year-old boy or child. Oh, here's another one. A man will not wince. Sorry. Man will go through a brutal fight. You know, like those big tough guys, they'll go fight and stuff and get like beat up and nothing will happen. But they will wince and like, that hurts when somebody tries to clean off their wounds. Then you never look at when you're giving the man in the taxi, you know, the taxi driver, your money. You never like look at the bills. You just grab a handful and chuck it at him and leave. And it's always like some random amount. Like you'll give them like $5 in like $1 bills, or you give them like a 20 and a 40. Like if you pay attention to that stuff, it's really kind of weird. But yeah. And there's always a doctor with his supplies there, like on the plane, in the building, always there. And then you never die in battle in the movies unless you make the mistake of showing fellow person a picture of your loved one. You always die then. Yeah. And if you write a book about yourself, they're bound to make a movie about it. So yeah, there's a cool line going right across my face right there. And my brother's trying to get into my room. Alright, so I'm gonna leave you here. Alright, bye.